themselves.
Gentlemen, as we all know in the past that Mr. McCrea had sued Boston City Council and yourself, Mr. Flaherty, for public records violations. I'm wondering, would any of you three right now support private litigation for declaratory judgment and to seek if those emails can be retrieved from the hard drives?
I think, for the record, I want to address this question. I was not on the City Council when that lawsuit was filed. But what I can say as a City Council office, I know 4 years ago when my staff were briefed by City Hall staff, it was made very clear what counts as a public record and what doesn't. I mean, I think every modern organization or institution knows what belongs to the organization in terms of electronic records and files, including email, and doesn't. And so the idea that this was something that wasn't known or that was inadvertent, I mean, it flies in the face of just a modern standard of recognizing what belongs to you as a private citizen and what belongs to the public as a public employee or even to a private corporation. These standards are standard, but apparently if at the highest levels of the mayor's office they're not even understood, that defies credibility. And so it stands to reason that it's worth investigating as to whether there's some other methodical or programmatic aspect to the deletion of these emails.
Have you guys ever deleted emails on your own personal computers, or what's the situation there?
Probably, I guess, inconsequential. Where would you like to go to lunch type of emails? But I have to tell you that even if you did, you have the comfort of mind. This is the 21st century. You have the comfort of mind of knowing that the City Hall server has your back and has the backup. What we're hearing is that there's a glitch, or we may not have a system that allows backup. Again, this isn't about that. This is about systematic and intentional deletion.
And an email that should be saved.
Look, the standard today is Google. Let's face it, Gmail. Google tells you don't even delete emails. There's no point. We've got plenty of server space, and we are able to index all your emails and search them very quickly. They literally tell you, how many people here use Gmail? You don't have to delete a single email even if you're just saying yes or okay, I'll meet you for lunch. There's no point. There is plenty of server space in the world, and if you don't have a City Hall, you got to question that. But there's plenty of server space and did not have to delete anything in this electronic and information age.
So you would support litigation then to get the emails off the hard drives if that's available?
If that's where the investigation leads, based on the legal standards that would have to be met to merit an investigation, absolutely. That's where the evidence is. Supposedly the evidence that doesn't exist about, that would identify any wrongdoing.
Thank you, because I'm going to file that litigation.
Well, if I've found out one thing is that litigation is not quick or easy. What we really need is accountable officials at City Hall. This lawsuit that I filed, state law says you get a court hearing in 10 days. It's 4 years later and the case is still going on. So I wouldn't say that the first thing to do is litigation. The first thing to do is to have some IT professionals from the DA or the AG's office come in and look at these computers and let them discover what's going on. If it needs something further, then maybe litigation. But litigation isn't the problem. The problem is the people at City Hall that engage in this culture of corruption.
Thank you.
That said, what does it actually affect the election?